That means... Okay. Put the wheel in, please. With the wheel I put off the other winch, don't I? See if it fits. Perfect fit, like they were made for each other. Not shaky at all, good I should be able to turn this now. Good work, Junpei. We should be able to haul up with a wooden box now. You see the wooden box? It's under the catwalk. Can you see it? Hanging from the rope on the winch, isn't it? Looks like there's some sort of device in the box. I'm not sure what it is. At any rate, you may as well turn the wheel now. I'm counting on you. Alright, I'll turn the wheel. What's this? What happened? The wheel only turns to the left. Only turns to the left. Means we can't reel it up the rope. Yeah, we can only let the rope down. Interesting. I don't think that will be a problem. We will simply need to go downstairs after letting the wooden box down. I'll be counting on you, Junpei. Sure thing. No sweat.
I believe the box has reached the floor.
Yeah.
Stuck his head out over the side of the catwalk and looked down. The box that had only recently hung just below the catwalk now sat on the floor. Had come to rest near the end of the tunnel that covered the conveyor belt.
June's down over by there.
Junpei could see her still leaning against the wall as if she barely had the strength to sit up. Even from so far away, it was not difficult to see that she had not improved. He almost thought he could see heat rising from her body.
She doesn't seem to be improving.
His expression was inscrutable, but he said what they had all been
Well,
thinking.
of course not. She's not gonna just get better right away, you know? It'll take time.
Tried desperately to convince himself that what he'd said was
What
true.
could be causing this, I wonder? Illness, perhaps?
Nah, it's gotta be exhaustion.
And his response was confident
She
and
gets dropped into some weird-ass ship, forced to play some messed-up game. If you think about it, it's a lot weirder that we aren't freaking out just like her, you know?
So you're saying we're abnormal?
Yeah. We're just running around this room, solving all these puzzles like it's just business as usual. How the hell could you call that normal? We're just guinea pigs.
It's not distorted in disgust.
Guinea pig. You mean like a lab rat? You mean we're being used for some sort of experiment? Is that what you're saying?
Dunno. But it does seem like a possibility, you know?
Stood there for a few more minutes, no one speaking until Santa Terna walked away from the winch. Junpei and Ace followed him. I wish to go down the catwalk, my man. Narrow strip of metal. Junpei, are you brave enough to cross that? If you were to fall, you do realize that broken bones would be the least of your problems. Just go down the go down the stairs. Thank you. Control panel for something. Kind of machine. Maybe a control panel. Maybe this hole is where the control panel goes. Well, there's only one way to find out. In you go. Yuji did it. Everything looks all right. Okay, but what do we do now? Why don't you press the button next to it? The orange one. Yes. Alright, I'll do that. Pushing. I forgot to do a slash marker when we came to this area, man. All sorts of lights are lighting up at this thing. So we'll do this for like another half hour? 40 minutes? And then we'll switch over to Splunky for a little bit. I didn't realize we've been playing this for an hour since I got back. When we're walking around the stinking hallways, I'll just do a slash marker then, I guess. And oh yes, I think I just heard something turn on. Bro, I'm a sucker for these for visual novels, man. I'm sucked in, dude. What's that? What happened? Junpei looked, the conveyor belt's moving. It's the easiest stuff for me to do. I just sit there and read. I say a word wrong, I don't care. I'm not embarrassed. Conveyor belt? Well, I guess it's done moving now. Only issue is when I'm walking around and I gotta find a knife and I walk around the same room for 45 minutes. I don't know where the knife is, but it's under a box that I didn't notice it was interactable. Looks like a bunch of, or that there's a sheet of paper below a pillow. Looks like a bunch of it got dumped off the end of the belt into the wooden box where we found the control panel. Cool. Cool, wooden box full of coal. Because there's really only one thing that we can do with this stuff. Yes. I wanted to interact with this stuff. 3 open areas in it. Each of them has the gear in it. I have to do the boiler. There was a spot for us to put the coal in, right? I swear I remember reading that. I don't exactly remember where. Seeing it. Well, we're not getting you, so. What we're looking for is a spot to put the coal. Yours rusty. It's pretty sturdy. Move it all. No dice. Door built into their bottom where you can put. I totally forgot there was an extra path here. What? R-shaped tunnel. Door in the bottom? Okay. Hold it, let's put the coal into the furnace. Get some coal in there, but let's do it. It's the last of it, no coal left in the wooden box. Nothing. Great. Yes, I should have expected that. Why would they just throwing coal into the coal furnace do anything? Well, man can dream. Junpei explain it to me again. You're planning to stroke the furnace with coal, which will heat the water stored up in there and make steam, which will then dry something else. Am I correct? In other words, you want to generate enough pressure with the steam to power the turbine, and drive the steam engine, right? Yeah, I guess that's the gist of it. Well, in that case, this isn't enough coal. Furnace is enormous. We're gonna need a whole heck of a lot more coal than this. Very well then, if the 3 of us work together, we should manage to fill it much faster. I want to help too. Totally didn't even see you walk up. Are you feeling up to that? Yes. Yeah, alright. Yeah, you look like you're one step breeze away from falling over, June. I think you better stress it more, right? But no arguing. You need to rest, so you stay there. We'll handle this. Okay, I understand. Alright, time for some manly work. Get this coal into those furnaces. Man, this is a lot of work. Alright, I think that should be sufficient. Alright, now we just gotta light it. Junpei, hand me your matches. What makes you think I have matches? I see. Then how are we gonna light it? Perhaps there's a device nearby that allows us to remotely ignite the coal. But did we use all the however many matches are in a box to light a single candle? Close the doors. I think it might be. Probably is. I think this is how we might ignite the furnace. Means that we move this thing down. Alright, let's do it. Here we go. Hey, Junpei, Ace, look at this. Big gears turning underneath the boiler here. Alright. The gears. They're spinning. What the heck are you guys waiting for? Let's start looking. Ka-chunk! Gold disc. Bronze disc. Silver disc. Depression here looks like is the outline of 3 circles laid on top of each other in a triangle. Maybe we put those 3 discs we found in this thing. Maybe that's the only, well, that's the only way to find out. Let's stick them in. Huh? That's odd. Well, you put them in the wrong spot, my guy. Maybe you're, I don't know, putting them in the wrong places. Perhaps you have them facing the wrong direction. Perhaps you should rotate the discs to make some of the lines connect to another. Well, no harm in trying. Instructions for operation. When the disc is pressed, it will rotate a certain amount. When the right arrow is pressed, the disc will are switched. Please note when the disc is switched, the angles for the disc are reset. Red lines in the discs. Yeah, I think maybe I can make a star polygon with these. Chunk. You found it.
Yes! The door's open!
Given circumstances, Junpei's happiness was certainly understandable. Ace seemed to share his excitement.
All right, Junpei. Why don't you go get June now? Santa and I will keep an eye on the store.
Santa snorted.
Why do we need to do that? Even if it shuts, we know how to solve the puzzle now. We could just open it again.
Well, I suppose that's true. Shall all 3 of us go and collect June then?
Nah, I'm cool. I'll let Junpei handle it.
Still seemed irritated by something, however, and sat down on the stairs
So
potentially.
are you only interested in being contrary?
Ace sighed with the air of a long-suffering parent.
Alright, I'll go get June. I'll be right back.
He gave a quick nod to Ace and Santa and dashed off down the stairs. Before long, he was back to the first floor next to the conveyor belt with June.
Oh, Jumpy!
As he drew closer, she stood up slowly. He did his best to sound calm and nonchalant, but there was no hiding the genuine concern in his voice.
Yes, I'm fine now. I'm sorry I made you worry.
June blushed. Wasn't sure if she was embarrassed or still feverish.
Let me check.
Just to make sure, he reached out and put his hand against her forehead.
Good. You're feeling a lot better.
She was feeling far less worn than she had earlier, still wasn't down to what seemed normal to him.
Sure you're alright?
He had to be sure. June gave him a look.
Oh, you're such a worrier, Jumpy. Oops, I mean, worrier.
June giggled. Wasn't sure if she just made a joke or not, but seeing her smile again made Jumpy feel at ease. If she was well enough to smile all that, then she was feeling much better. He gave her a friendly poke on the forehead.
Let's go.
Go where?
Oh, right. I didn't tell you. We got the exit open, so...
Great, let's go.
June clasped her hands and nodded urgently. Can she go? She didn't do anything. And I'm still stuck in the rule that everybody has to participate. She didn't do anything. Headed back to the exit, but on their way they found,
It's
Santa?
sitting on the stairs. He was, however, holding something in his right hand, staring at it with a strange expression. Junpei and June slowed down and finally stopped in front of
What
him.
are you looking at?
Santa answered without looking up, his voice quiet.
It's my sister.
sister? Santa, you've got a sister?
Santa simply nodded.
Kid was cute as a button.
June cocked her head confused.
She was only about an inch tall then?
Santa glared at her.
Oh, sorry. I guess an inch is a little large for a button. Probably more like a half inch.
Hmm.
Real funny there, June. Santa didn't smile or laugh.
Why are you looking at it?
Simply turned back to his picture and spoke.
Also Santa Claus.
Wait, what?
Sudden revelation took Junpei by surprise. He had no idea what Santa meant. He glanced at June, who shook her head, and she didn't know
Have you
either.
ever heard the story of the 2 Santa Clauses? It goes that a long time ago, there were two Santas. One of them wore white, and the other one wore black.
Hold.
The white Santa gave presents to good kids, and the black Santa played tricks on bad kids. They went on like that for a while, but eventually the black Santa's tricks started to get worse and worse. Pretty soon, the white Santa couldn't stand it anymore, and he stabbed the black Santa to death. When he stabbed the other Santa, the white Santa got blood all over his clothes. And that's why, these days, his clothes are red. You could say that red is all that's left of the black Santa.
Junpei was silent, he could think of nothing to say. June was staring at Santa, sad and plain on her face. He continued.
Which Santa I am, the white Santa or the black Santa?
Oh.
Alright, let's go.
Santa stood up suddenly, his downcast demeanor gone. Shoved the picture back into his pocket and headed back to the stairs, taking them two at a time.
Huh?
Junpei and June looked at one another. There was nothing they could think of to say.
What are you two doing? Let's get moving, come on!
Santa's voice echoed across the room from above them.
Let's go.
Yeah.
They nodded and followed him quickly to the stairs. Ace was waiting for them at the top, leaning against the handrail. He looked very tired.
You're finally back.
The word shut, but it wasn't a cause for
Sorry
concern.
we took so long.
Junpei quickly solved the disc puzzle a second time and the door opened it once again.
Let's go.
Single file they walk through. 15 feet they found themselves in front of a metal door. Opened easily enough and they passed through it as well. A new room stretched out before them.
Is this a warehouse?
No, I believe this is the cargo room. This must be where they store all of this vessel's freight.
There are wooden crates everywhere. I wonder how old they are.
Junpei, Ace, and June had stopped unconsciously, pausing to take in their new surroundings. Santa's voice broke through the momentary trance.
Well, we probably ought to start with finding the exit, right? Let's get going!
Oh no. Seek a way out. Bunch of bags here. Wonder what's in them. Card with a headshot. Ninth man's face printed on it. What's that? It's a card. It has a headshot on it. A headshot? Yeah, I'm not really sure what purpose this could possibly serve. It's very important. The crates are a little smaller than the others. Look like they're children of the other crates. Sounds some sort of like a fairy tale? Really? What, the Santa thing was not a fairy tale? You ever think about how crates would reproduce? It's like a fairy tale to me. No. Quite large crates. More headshots? Snake's face on it. Clover's face. Forgot her name for a minute. 7. It's supposed to be a trading card. It's not very cool. Sorry, dude. Nothing in them. Some more cards for Junpei. Not cool, man. Took the picture without my permission. Looks pretty cool, though. I get it. Come on. Oh no, don't look at it. Next to Clover, my skin looks gross, huh? Who do we even need? We have 9, 7, June, Junpei, Clover, Snake. We need Ace, Santa, and Lotus. Want us to use the keys, I understand, but they can wait. Picked up something that had been sitting next to the box. Look at this, cards. There's Lotus. Now we gotta find Ace. I'm gonna climb over? No. Where's he going to do with this screw? Oh man. It's just the running through the fence. Just like it. You can get to the other side. Well, we could jump off the craze, but we wouldn't be able to get back. Something on isn't there? Just like it. Coffin. Coffin. Kind of weird to find coffin here, right? Search here. Line up the 3 stories while we're waiting for Junpei or whatever I'm going. Monitor's off. Nothing works. Power's off. 1 to 9, only the light with a 9 is lit. Liquor of some sorts. Liquid in these barrels, okay. I wish I put these in then. Lotus. Does that mean we need to collect all the cards we don't have? I'm gonna go find all. Okay, check here. No. Yes. I think I have to get over this way. Electrical current flowing through the fence. We'll be able to get back. I can move some of those crates over there. You even sure you can move them? What if they weigh too much? Then what are you going to do? I'm going to power down the what they call first. I wish to cycle through. Could you straighten up the card? Well, there's 6 holes here that look like jacks for a headphone cable. Jacks on. Maybe we put something in them. That might happen. Kind of a little shutter. Maybe it'll open if we do something. Just gonna come out of it. Yeah, like I'd like to know that. May I please just use the cards till we find aces? Yeah, all 9. Okay. There's no way ace is not on top of that. I'm just not seeing it. So what can we do? Ace's card. You look like some kind of European lord. My headshot. You want to see it? Pretty good picture. I don't need to see it. Really ought to get back to our search. Order to open the crates. I'm going to need all 9 cards. Do we not have all 9? We have 8. Who are we missing? Ace. Snake. We need Santa. Go over it area. Maybe you just open. This is the exit. Okay. Horse is locked. Electronic lock. Just a keyhole around the doorknob. Find the key that fits the keyhole. Yeah. I missed that one. What's that supposed to mean? Huh? I mean, I meant you, did I? It's all 9 cards.
Now we finally have all 9 picture cards. We just need to insert these cards into the slots at the front of each box.
Junpei stared at the cards in his hands. Ace peered over his shoulder at
You
them.
know which card goes in which box, yes?
Junpei gave him a look.
Yeah, of course I do. It's really obvious. You just match our numbers to the numbers, then you pop the corresponding card in the right box. So for instance, the card with the picture of Ace on it goes into box 1. The card with the picture of Snake on it goes into box 2.
Oh, I see.
Huh? What is it?
Junpei thought he might have imagined it, but he could have sworn Ace
I'll
stiffened.
leave the rest to you.
Hey, wait!
Well, he turned and walked away.
What's wrong with him? Oh well, whatever.
Yeah, like what? Doing his best to clear his mind for the task at hand, he turned back towards the
Time to solve
boxes.
the 9 boxes puzzle.
Not really a puzzle. 9 cards are pictures and 9 boxes. This is a test if you remember everybody's name for the last 7 hours you've been playing this game.
Ace's card is in box 1, Snake's is in number 2. I just need to do the same for the rest. And finally, the 9th man's card into box 9.
Do-do-do-do.
Yeah! Oh, they opened!
Peered inside. Each box was a single pin.
9 pins?
Both the little sewing pins, but much thicker.
I guess I'll take them with me.
Junpei collected them all quickly and shoved them into his pocket. We already had the 9th pin though, don't we? You gotta put them in a certain order, isn't it? Never mind. Go up. 6 holes here, and it looks like the pins I found would be a perfect place for him. Once you found the 9 boxes, right? Well, why don't you try it? Alright, let's see what happens. 2, 4, and 6 should go in the top part, and 3, 5, and 7 in the bottom part. Some of them lit up. 3 and 6. Whenever there's some kind of rule that determines which lights go on. Put 2, 4, and 6 in the top, and 3, 5, and 7 in the bottom. You think maybe it's the digital route? Digital route. 2 plus 4 plus 6 equals 12. Digital root of 12 is 3. Therefore, light 3 turns on. 3 plus 5 plus 7 equals 17. 15, sorry. Digital root of 15 is 6. Therefore, light turns on 6. Makes sense, right? Let's see. Light that match the digital root to the pins inserted at the top and lower parts will light up. That's how it works. That's one other thing I like to check. If wants to try, it's certainly welcome to. So, put the 1, 2, and 3 pins in the top, and 6 and 7 in the bottom. Okay, 7 equals 21. 3. Light 3 turned off. They're turning them all on. Okay. Root of 6 is 6. Therefore, light 9 turns off. 6 turns off, sorry. So we're just gonna add a bunch of numbers. Those lights turned off. Now you know how it works. You want to give it a try? Okay. You know what we're supposed to do with these lights. Figure we could try to see if we can turn them all on, you know? You gotta happen if you manage that. Okay. Pick one of the pins in your hands or into the hole. Keep it up until all 6 of the holes are filled. Once all the holes... okay, I think it was a long box. Digital root corresponds to the light that was already on. All be turned off. Goal to turn on all the lights. Let's do it. Do we drag them? Oh, whoops. Do we want to just keep going down each row? Oh, whoops, it's 15. That's 5. It was 14. But that's 5. Okay, then. You gotta make sure you can do 11 and 12. The following numbers if we do like this. Well, I should probably just do the numbers ahead of time, right? If we to get 14. We would just do... I mean, I don't think it really matters. I think I'm way overthinking it. So the digital root of 14, 13. We could do like 9, 2, and... no. 9, 3, and 1. Then to get to 11... digital root is 10, so we'll just do we did 9, 3, and 1. So to get to 10, we can do hold on. To 10. I'm gonna use 9 for the higher number every time. And we just do 7, 1, and 2. Yeah, that works for me. And I get the 14. We will do... look at the 13, sorry. We would do... 6, 3, and 5. Wait, we're going to 13. We do a 4, my bad. I think we're just adding to the number, I don't know why. Now to get 2 and a 3. 12. We can do 5, 6, and 1. But hold on. Let's do 3, 4, 5. So you're 13, now we gotta get to 11. Let's do 1, 8, and 2. Okay, much easier than I thought it would be. All the lights are on, the shutters open up. What does that mean? Gotta do it again. We gotta get to 15. But I was doing so well. 9 holes, and there's an F above them. I don't know what the F means, but I know it's doing one thing. Time, there's only 9 holes. You insert all 9 pins. That's boring. Alright. Oh, we're getting to 15, but okay. Or the hexadecimal letter with the hexadecimal digit of F is 15. Do we have to find a way to get to 15 for each row? Sounds like this sounds horrible. I don't want to do this. You guys want me to get to 15. But is that what you want me to do? Diagonally and like this? Have each row add up to 15? My bad, where was I? Adding pep 15 6 different ways? Alright, well, 6 by 4, 15. What am I dying here? Yes, I am. Oh, dude. There we go, all pins inserted, all lights lit. We did it. Power's on now. Looks like there's electricity going in the, to the monitor on top now. Alright, let's see if we can activate the device on the top. Green button and red button and a lever. I wonder what these do. I think this might help. What the heck is this? Where did he find this? What is that? Where'd you find it? I found it when you were messing around with the pinholes. Looks like instructions for this thing. According to what it says here, there's a remote control for that. Yeah, that. Pointing, oh, the machine over there. Apparently it's called the Pushmaster 5000. Are you serious? Whatever, so we're just supposed to, whatever we're supposed to do with the Pushmaster 5000. See that coffin over on top of the crates? Yeah. Don't you want to know what the deal is with that? I do. You want to check it out? Yeah. Alright, how do you think we're gonna get there? Well, there were some crates on the other side of the fence that someone piled up like stairs. Maybe we could pass the coffin from there. How would we do that? Line up the crates, I guess? Sounds about right. This is just another of Zero's puzzles. Yeah. Let's give it a shot. Looks like the Pushmaster 5000 runs off a battery. Keep it from using up the energy too fast. Then program so that it'll only start moving once its path has been completely programmed. Alright, I'll keep that in mind. New materials been added to the file screen. Yes, I'm ready to control. Sure thing. Mind that there's a limit to the battery, right? 5 up to 50 moves, at least that's what it says in the manual. 50 moves, huh? Also keep in mind the Pushmaster 5000 can't move the heavy metal crates, okay? It sounds horrible. Got it. Instructions for operation. When a square adjacent to the Pushmaster 5000 is pressed, the Pushmaster 5000 will move to that square. If there is a crate in the way, the Pushmaster 5000 will push it into a single crate. Move the crates appropriately and efficiently. Appropriately and efficiently fill the yellow areas. So we're trying to... Are they already stacked high enough? You can move in 4 directions. You cannot move diagonally. If the Pushmaster's 5000's move count exceeds the battery life, it will be reset. You can move the squares, you cannot move the metal ones. Can you push multiple boxes at once? No. And you can only push, right? You're the Pushmaster. Can I move diagonally? Can't be moved. That's the thing, like, you're stuck now, so like, we can't ever do it. You're still giving me like a loss of words. Those two are stuck. Um. That won't do it. Yeah, I can do it. I can do it. I don't need a tutorial. I'm okay. Why did you give me one extra move? What the heck? Because I borked it? Is that why? Why do I have 151? I didn't really get it. Or 51. They're within 50 though, it doesn't matter. I'm putting in the program. What do I do next? Be quiet and watch. It's moving already. Pushmaster 5000 did what I told it to do. Line up the crates. Now we can reach the coffin. To climb those crates over by the fence.
Mummy!
Oh.
Just kidding. Really?
Whatever. Just open it.
Okay, okay.
A small key and a gun?
Yeah, a revolver.
It looks pretty old.
I wonder if this is a replica.
Junpei reached down so Link cautiously picked up the revolver. In his hand it felt heavy.
This thing is
Hit the cylinder. 6 bullets.
real bullets.
Barrels were rifled. And nothing seemed to be blocking it. As Ace had said, the gun was a very old one. If it were to have been well maintained, if it was a real gun, Junpei thought it would most likely function perfectly. If it were real.
If this is real, oh,
Holding the gun made Junpei feel unpleasant. Carefully, he placed it back down in the coffin.
You're not gonna take it?
Of course not. All something like this is gonna do is cause more trouble. It's a powerful weapon that gives one person a huge advantage. Something like that would be way too dangerous to have around. We're in enough danger already.
Yeah, I suppose you're right.
Maybe Zero put this gun here, hoping that something like that might happen. In other words, maybe he put it here to make us fight each other.
In that case, we should most certainly leave it here. I, for one, have no desire to let Zero control me.
Me neither.
Others nodded. They had no desire to be under Zero's control either.
Okay, we've got that figured out. But you aren't gonna leave that key in there, are you?
Of course not. We'll take that with us.
Junpei picked up the very rusty key. Junpei picked up the rusty key, slid it the top of the coffin back into place, the gun back where they had found it. Put the key in and yes, sounds like it did it. Yay. Looks like it's open, Jumpy. I see, this key should open this door. What are you waiting for? Let's go. I wish to save the game now. It's open. It's going to see the mission complete. Oh, wait, now left the cargo room headed straight towards the stern.
A long hallway, huh?
Let's check it out.
Junpei and the other three proceeded down it silently. Now I'll save this game and I'm gonna load up Splunky for a little bit. We'll do like a run or two of Splunky. Yes.